Hello everybody and welcome to the Firekeepers Casino 400 from Michigan International Speedway in the NASCAR Cup Series. Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney on the front row with Martin Truex and Tyler Reddick in row 2. Row 3, Ross Chastain and William Byron. In row 4, you have Alex Bowman and Joey Logano. And then row 5, you'll see everyone else go by as the pace car is going to make that left turn into the pits as we get ready to go green here at Michigan. Row 5 is Almirola and Larson. As here we go heading to the restart zone, we are green from Michigan. Chase Elliott with the advantage over the 12 of Ryan Blaney. A very good jump there for the 9 of Chase Elliott. He gets ahead of Blaney and looks to win yet another race in this season here in our 2022 NR2003 simulation. And behind him, Truex on the inside of Blaney for second. Chastain shoving him, trying to move forwards here. The bottom line momentum is going to stall it down the back stretch, and now everyone else jockeying for position behind the 9 of Chase Elliott. They are going 2 and 3 wide all over the racetrack, but that high line momentum is too strong as Blaney will prevail to take second place from Martin Truex as Tyler Reddick will move into third place. As we cross the line, Chase Elliott will lead the opening lap here at Michigan, with Ryan Blaney trying to close the gap and make it interesting. Cam Blaney trying to make a move on Elliott, but right now he's got pressure from the 8 of Tyler Reddick right behind him. We'll see how that works out. It's Elliott still with the slim lead. Heading into 3 and 4. Blaney now right on Chase Elliott's bumper. Thought about going underneath, but socked up the entire inside lane trying to do that, and he goes up the racetrack underneath Elliott coming down the front stretch. Ryan Blaney going for the race lead, and Elliott's going to edge out Blaney at the line, but Blaney's still got to run into turn 1. Can he make it stick? As he goes alongside Elliott, it's not. Blaney gets a great run through 1 and 2, but just can't quite clear Chase Elliott. And Chase Elliott's momentum is too strong, and it's going to carry them back side by side down the backstretch heading into 3 and 4. Chase Elliott on the outside of Ryan Blaney, who was clear for a split second, didn't take it, and now is going to lose all of his momentum on the bottom line and allow the 9 of Chase Elliott to really get a huge run here down the front stretch. That's what he'll do, but Elliott leads the lap by like 100th. He's close right there as Larson goes behind Blaney, trying to make him work on the bottom as Elliott has Reddick behind him. It's down to lap 4. This intense battle continues. Blaney with a great run through 1 and 2, back alongside the 9 of Elliott down the back stretch. Then that momentum is going to fizzle out, but the bottom line trying to recruit more cars to try to make it work, but it's not going to work. Chase Elliott clear into turn 3 and 4, and Tyler Reddick is clear for second. Now lap 24 of 200, as I have figured out how to put stages in for this race by throwing manual yellows. But what we're going to do first, so the stage 1 ends on lap 50, stage 2 ends on lap 100, but first on lap 25 here, so in about when the leaders cross the line, we'll throw the competition yellow. This is just yellow for me to test to see if the yellows work, and you'll see in a moment that they do. As once Chase Elliott crosses the line, we'll have the competition caution here at Michigan. And there you go, competition yellow, Chase Elliott in the lead over Blaney, Reddick, Byron, Kyle Busch, the top 5. As we are under our competition caution. And we'll see your leaders come down pit road this time. Chase Elliott leading everyone down, we would assume. And indeed, that's what they will do. Everyone coming down pit road this time under the competition yellow for their first pit stops of the day. Elliott leads everyone down. We'll see if Elliott can maintain the lead and the race off of pit road. see everyone getting 4 tires and fuel, as Chase Elliott will maintain the lead off the pit road. Great pit stop from his team, gets him out in first. Blaney second, Reddick third, Byron fourth, Kyle Busch fifth off of pit road here after our competition yellow in stage 1. See, Chase Elliott won the race off of pit road, and he should be leading everyone this time across the line to be in the lead. We are green here on this restart on lap 29. Chase Elliott with a huge jump over Ryan Blaney and Tyler Reddick, as you saw the lap cars of BJ McLeod and Garrett Smithley on the bottom lane. It's going very slow, and they're going to start stacking up cars here down the backstretch once guys start trying to make a move. But we have a 5-car breakaway at the moment. Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, and Kyle Busch trying to pull away from the rest of the pack. Come through 3 and 4. Elliott will lead that lap, as we see McLeod making everyone go 3 and 4 wide to go around them. These lap cars, just like in the Xfinity race yesterday, creating amazing racing here at Michigan, with the lap cars racing alongside the lead lap cars. I see everyone still negotiating. All the cars back here trying to negotiate through McLeod and Smithley. Everyone doing so pretty well here. Still going 3 and 4 wide. Can't believe they still have not wrecked yet with the way everyone has been going with these lap cars, making everyone go 3 and 4 wide. Everyone managed to keep it clean and get through, except the cars that are stacked up behind them. Austin Cindric, Kurt Busch, Landon Castle get terribly slowed down and by Smithley and McLeod. Big stack up right there in 3 and 4. As we cut back to the battle for the lead, Ryan Blaney trying to make a move on Chase Elliott for the lead here in Michigan. Blaney on the bottom line, trying to make it work. Can he do it? It's not going to work. His momentum's going to fizzle out as Elliott is clear for the lead. Reddick moves into second, almost hits Chase Elliott right there, almost causes a crash. And then Byron in third, Blaney fourth, and Kyle Busch in fifth across the line. You see everyone's still trying to negotiate Garrett Smithley here now on lap 49. They've caught lap traffic once again. Everyone's still trying to negotiate Byron and Bowman being held up right there by Smithley, as this is 2 to go in stage 1. Coming to the last lap of the stage. Elliott clear over his teammate Larson in second, Blaney third, Reddick and Kyle Busch fighting for fourth. As I'm getting the caution command ready to be put out here at Michigan. And right there the yellow was thrown, but I didn't realize was it cut off about 9th on back, so about 8 cars get to race for their positions here at the end of the stage. So I called the caution a little bit too early, the stage yellow, as the top 10 crossed the line, so the top 8 crossed the line. So basically 9th and 10th are sealed back there, as everyone's pretty organized. Looks like Chase Elliott might win the first stage of the season here, as it took me so long to figure out how to implement them, because I guess I didn't look to do it at the beginning of the year when I should have. But we're doing them now, and across the line, Chase Elliott wins stage 1 at Michigan. Kyle Larson second, Blaney third, Reddick fourth, Jones fifth, Bubba sixth, Kyle Busch seventh, Austin Dillon eighth, Chris Buescher ninth, and William Byron rounds out your top 10 here at Michigan. Now we go back to your leader, Chase Elliott, as we are expecting pit stops this time by. Here we go. Elliott looks to lead everyone down pit road. So everyone coming down pit road this time. Elliott leads them all down once again here at the end of stage 1. Now in stage 2, there will of course no be comp yellow, so everyone will have to try to make it 50 laps to the end of the stage. We'll see if they can do it. There you see the 9 of Elliott come down pit road this time by for his scheduled pit stop. Kyle Larson is going to win the race off pit road. Elliott has a bad pit stop. Larson out first. Kyle Busch second. Blaney third. Buescher fourth. Byron fifth. Custer out sixth. Elliott comes out seventh. McDowell eighth. Wallace ninth. Dillon 10th. As Chase Elliott has a bad pit stop. And that allows the 5 of Kyle Larson to take the lead off of a great pit stop here to have that track position to begin stage 2. That might cost Elliott his race there because the lead, no one's been able to pass the leader yet. So Kyle Larson can be your leader on the restart, and we are green on the restart on lap number 55. So in stage 2, Larson with a good jump ahead of Kyle Busch. A big time jump into turn 1. Larson looks to maintain the lead and his track position here to try to secure a stage win if he can make it the distance to the end of stage 2. Kyle Busch though trying to make a move on the bottom, stacks up the entire lane, it's not going to work. Larson maintains the lead out of 3 and 4, and the race back to the start-finish line. Kyle Larson leads, and Smithley and McLeod still making everyone go 3 and 4 wide, trying to avoid them because they are severely off the pace and should probably be off the track. But they're slowing everyone down, making everyone jockey for position back here even harder than they already were. 3 and 4 wide alike. And this time Kevin Harvick is stuck behind the 78 of McLeod with Todd Gilliland to Ty Dillon and Cody Ware. And oh, Smithley stuck out that top line. Suarez, Haley almost hit him. We almost had a huge crash right there. Luckily everyone keeps it under control and is able to negotiate Garrett Smithley cleanly and then get back to racing each other for position. But we were like 4 or 5 wide there in 3 and 4. Somehow they didn't crash. It's just miraculous driving by these drivers today, not crashing. As Larson in control over Kyle Busch and Blaney, the top 3. And Larson, the leader here at Michigan. Now on to lap 87. Kyle Larson still in the lead over his teammate, the 9 of Chase Elliott. Now in second, is looking to go for the lead as that 9 is like a rocket ship of a car today. Elliott is fast as he drove his way back from 8th all the way up now to battling for the lead with his teammate, the 5 of Kyle Larson here on this long run. Elliott has a great run down the backstretch, can't quite clear though, as Kyle Larson going to get the big run on the top. And he's trying to get help from the 18 of Kyle Busch behind him on the outside lane. Elliott trying to work the bottom, gets his momentum completely killed right there, but him and Larson going to be side by side on the exit of 4 for the lead. Coming down the front stretch, side by side, Larson edges Elliott at the line by about 100th as we hit lap 89. Elliott battling Kyle Busch for second, now charging back to try to take the lead from West Exley Corner. What an effort here from the 9 of Chase Elliott, having an incredible drive to battle his teammate, the 5 of Kyle Larson, for the lead and the stage win, coming up in about 11 laps or so, be on the stage. But now Elliott's momentum is going to fizzle out, and Kyle Busch in the outside lane is going to motor by him with play there. But Elliott has help from Austin Dillon on the bottom as they're 2x2, battling for second and fourth, as Larson in control. So Larson in the lead right now, but they're catching the 51 of Cody Ware as Kyle Busch and Elliott fight first. As Kyle Busch takes second and Elliott continues to drop back because that bottom line is not strong enough to overpower the speed of the outside lane here at Michigan. So Kyle Larson leading the way at Michigan. Now on to lap 97. 4 laps to go in stage 2, and it looks like the 5 of Kyle Larson's going to come down pit road. He doesn't have enough gas to make it to the end of the stage, and Larson is going to bring it down for his scheduled pit stop. Give up the lead to Kyle Busch in the 18. So Kyle Busch leads Blaney in second, and then Elliott in third. The question is, will they come down pit road this time by? And will anyone stay out the whole distance of the stage and trap a bunch of cars one lap down? As Kyle Busch this time to come down pit road, Blaney and Elliott are going to stay out. Everyone managed to keep going as the 18 comes down pit road this time, giving the lead to Ryan Blaney with 2 to go in stage 2. He's looking for the stage victory. Can he pull it off? Blaney just holding off Chase Elliott just barely here as they go down the back straightaway. Question is, will they all go to the bottom line in 3 and 4 to bring it down the pit lane? And most leaders will. Blaney, Elliott, Custer, but the 22 of Joey Logano is going to go on that top line. Logano and Bubba Wallace are going to stay out here, coming to take the last lap of the stage with Briscoe, Jones, and Dillon. Joey Logano takes the last lap for stage 2 in the lead right here as they get the caution command ready to go. As I'm going to wait a little bit later to make it, so the whole top 10 can of course cross the line so they can battle for their positions. There you go, I called it right there. So Logano leading the way, looking to win stage 2 here with Eric Jones in second. As they come through turn 4 down the front stretch for the final time, Joey Logano will win stage 2 here at Michigan over Eric Jones. And Austin Dillon third, Bubba Wallace and Chase Briscoe fourth and fifth. And then it appears that Harvick is 6th, Kurt Busch 7th, Blaney 8th, Elliott 9th, and Tyler Reddick will be 10th in stage 2. As now we see everyone should be coming down pit road this time for their end of stage, well, at least the cars that didn't pit before, for their end of stage 2 pit stop before this final stage, which is 100 laps here at Michigan. Stages 50, 50, and 100. So it's gonna be a long one. Gonna have at least one pit stop, maybe 2. And we got a crash in the background. Big hits. It looks like a bunch of cars have crashed trying to come down pit road. It looks like the 20 of Christopher Bell is involved. I see Michael McDowell back there. Kurt Busch also involved. What has happened? As it seems, as we look at the 20 of Christopher Bell, we move ahead a little bit to see if anything happened up here with Ryan Blaney and Austin Dillon. And then all of a sudden, everyone starts piling into each other from behind in the back. What in the world? Elliott, Truex, Bell, Kurt Busch, and Tyler Reddick. As we look at the 20, Christopher Bell, he goes full speed right in the back of Kurt Busch, gets slammed by Chris Buescher. Truex gets hit and right into the side of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Keselowski listen, there's Michael McDowell back there as his engine completely gone. So after this track, McDowell, Stenhouse, Christopher Bell, and Chris Buescher would all be out of the race because of everyone crashing trying to come down pit road. Chastain has damage on the back end. He'll still be in the race, but he will be severely off the pace for the rest of the day. But unfortunate for guys like McDowell, Bell, who are Stenhouse, all involved in the wreck. We're all having solid top 12 runs today, and we're looking to have a good finish, but now they're completely destroyed after that crash coming down pit road. And it looks like the cars have pitted. Logano won the race to pit road, but a couple guys stayed out, and it's going to be William Byron in the 24 machine who's going to cycle out to be the race leader here at Michigan, followed by Blaney and Logano. Here on this restart. And here we are green on the restart. All the cars in front of William Byron in the outside lane are on the lead lap, but in danger of going a lap down if William Byron passes them. All the cars on the bottom are already one lap down and may get put multiple laps down by the 24 here on the start. So now they're going 3 and 4 wide with William Byron, your race leader, in the middle of the pack because of the restart rules back in 2003. Unfortunately, we can't change them to the way they are now in 2022. But so William Byron in the lead, Ryan Blaney on his bumper trying to take the lead from him as BJ McLeod slides up into William Byron, almost causes a big crash, but completely stacks up the 12 Ryan Blaney, and gives William Byron a ton of free room and a big gap now back to Blaney, almost already 1 second lead given to Byron by the 78 of McLeod sliding up the racetrack and completely blocking the 12. So now William Byron has a comfortable lead. He can just take his time negotiating to slap traffic in front of him, and he should be able to maintain the lead just fine. As Byron gets by Cody Ware, now negotiating Justin Haley. Then negotiates Keselowski and looking to do the same for Gregson and Landon Castle, as Byron comfortably ahead of Austin Dillon, who's now in second on that outside lane. Landon Castle cycling up everyone on the top, allows Byron to clear them, put them 1 lap down. As William Byron goes into the corner alongside Brad Keselowski, William Byron will lap those cars on the outside lane and have the lead here at Michigan. Now we move to lap 151 here at Michigan. I'm going to throw a yellow. I don't know why, but you could call that a Mickey Mouse yellow thrown by myself, probably to see if I could get more cars on the lead lap to make it a little bit more interesting, but we don't have any Mickey yellows for the next race at Richmond. That was just me making a mistake, and it's not the only time we're going to do it in this clip. So keep that in mind for later. As Byron was the leader, time of yellow, but he's going to have to pit, and looks like the 23 of Bubba Wallace is going to cycle into the race lead here at Michigan after his good pit stop, and Briscoe almost wrecked himself with Chase Elliott right there. Very lucky. We avoided a big pileup right there with the 14 of Briscoe and the 9 of Elliott. As you go to find your leader, which we assume is going to be the 23 of Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace will be your leader after the cycle of pit stops. After my horrible yellow that I threw at a bad time, this mistake on my part again, throwing that Mickey Mouse yellow. You know, it's like NASCAR officials in the past throwing out those phantom debris yellows. That's basically what I threw right there. And I'll do it again one time this race. I think maybe two, and then that'll be it. And I promise they will not return for any of the races next week at Richmond. Only the stage breaks. We'll be going green next time by, I believe. Yes, we'll be going green this time by. Bubba Wallace in the lead, but some guys who weren't in that before are almost in position to get lapped now in front of Bubba Wallace. Austin Dillon, Truex, Kyle Busch, Suarez, Almoa, Denny Hamlin. Ty Dillon's on the lead lap. He's in a great spot right now. But it looks like it's going to be Bubba, Byron, Logano. Bubba and Logano on the lead lap, and then a few other guys at the back of the line behind them. Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch. No, not Kurt Busch, but... So here we go. We are now green. Green flag is out, and we are green here in Michigan. Bubba Wallace in the lead at the moment over the 24 of William Byron. Bubba on the outside lanes, he can get some good momentum and put some more cars a lap down here as William Byron tries to unlap himself on the inside lane. But basically the 23 has to watch with the 22 is BJ McLeod just blocked your race leader, Bubba Wallace. That could change things. Bubba takes a 3 wide, almost 4 wide. Bubba somehow able to negotiate McLeod perfectly on exit the corner, maintain the lead, and put some distance between himself and Joey Logano. Almost significant distance, just like the amount William Byron was able to do on the last restart after the beginning of stage 3. And now I'm going to throw a yellow. So the guys that are in front of Bubba that were on the lead lap in jeopardy of going one lap down are now going to line up behind him on the restart, so you're going to have more lead lap cars competing for position on the restart, and that is the second and final Mickey Mouse yellow, phantom debris yellow, whatever you want to call it, that I threw on the day. So there you go. Bubba Wallace will be your leader at the time of caution. And now we're going to transfer to the restart. We are back green here at Michigan with 39 laps to go. Bubba Wallace leads Joey Logano. Everyone should be going to fuel from here. Kevin Harvick back in third. Chase Briscoe in fourth. And Austin Dillon back in fifth. Shame that guys like William Byron and Chase Elliott trapped the lap down, who had really good cars, but were screwed by the end of stage 2 and my Mickey yellows. As Bubba Wallace on the outside lanes, going to get by the 21 of Harrison Burton, put him a lap down here. But Harvick goes to the bottom behind Harrison Burton, trying to make something happen. As Logano stays behind Bubba Wallace. Will Logano try to make a move here into the backstretch? He will. Logano goes in the middle, and now we're 3 wide for the lead. Wallace, Logano, and Harrison Burton. 21, 22, and 23. Harrison Burton, of course, the lap car. But Logano and Bubba Wallace, that is the battle for the lead. 3 and 4, Logano slows down, but Joey Logano is going to get a monster run on exit of turn 4 and carry much momentum to stay alongside Bubba Wallace. If Logano can keep this momentum up, he could be clear in 1 and 2. Joey Logano going for the lead. If he gets the lead and holds on to win, this would put him in the playoffs, and he would be our 15th different winner if this were to be the case, as Logano clears Bubba Wallace in 1 and 2. What a power move by Joey Logano to move into the lead here at Michigan. Wallace falls to second, but is now under heavy fire from Chase Briscoe on the outside lane, and Austin Dillon behind him. As we come across the line, Joey Logano is now your new leader at Michigan. Two laps to go in this race now, coming to the white flag final lap presented by Credit One Bank. here in Michigan. Joey Logano in the lead, Chase Briscoe in second. They both negotiate BJ McLeod easily, and this is a battle for the win on this last lap of the race. Can the 14 of Chase Briscoe make a move to get by the 22 of Joey Logano and try to get the win? Both entering this race are 15th and 16th on the playoff grid, looking for their first win of the season to put them into the playoffs. And out of 3 and 4, Chase Briscoe's got no momentum. He's not going to be able to mount a charge. And coming to the line, Joey Logano is going to win Stage 2 and win the race here at Michigan. Logano wins his first race of the year. He led 41 laps in this race, and he is our 15th different winner this season with 3 races to go until the playoffs. A win may not guarantee you into the playoffs anymore if we get more than 16 winners, and we're certainly on pace to do so. With 2 new winners back-to-back with Daniel Suarez last week and now Joey Logano this week, who is the highest driver in points without a win, now gets that win and puts himself into the playoffs. And you'll see in a moment the updated playoff grid. You'll see the race results on the left side of your screen. Now here are the standings. Joey Logano with that win slots into 6th place on the playoff leaderboard. And Chase Briscoe, now the last guy in on points and the only guy in on points. 16th on the grid, 42 points above Kurt Busch. Ryan Blaney is 63 points out. Austin Cindric is 64 out. Tyler Reddick, 67 out. Bubba Wallace, 79 out of the playoffs. And until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.